God, I pray that this study will be a blessing, that you will cover, that seeds will be planted. And Father God, I pray that this will just be an encouragement for others to Bible journal and to read their word. I pray protection, I pray peace over this day and those that watch this live. In Yeshua's name I pray, amen. Okay. I wanted to do a quick little Bible journaling, like live. So for those who might be interested in something like this, um basically I'm just reading through my Bible without commentary with okay, oh it's backwards, okay. um okay, without commentary. Um and I just have my notebook and I'm just like writing what comes to mind, what comes to heart as I'm going through. And in the live that I did the other day over on TikTok, um, I was just like sharing some of my notes um that I wrote down. I didn't get far because the thing is when you're Bible journaling and like you're really into it, excuse me, you could like it's just so much like um prayers, um questions you might have, things you might want to pause and research, like in terms of like definitions of certain things. Yeah, so let's see. So I stopped when I was doing my other Bible journaling. I had stopped at Genesis. So we're in Genesis. And of course, even after watching this quick little live, you could go and do it for the rest of the chapter or another chapter, wherever you're feeling led to read. It's basically you're just journaling while you're reading the Word of God. So, good morning, Shalom. I didn't know it showed me when people came up here. Oh no, that's a comment. Oh, okay. Good morning, Apostle. Um, yeah, I'm trying to see if YouTube is gonna be a better place for me. TikTok is kind of getting on my nerves. But yeah, so Genesis, I stopped at verse 26. So I'm just gonna read. And again, it's like whatever notes come to mind, you just pause and write it down. And it's basically just a way of you communing with the Father, you reading his word and so forth. So let me start back at verse 26. Okay. Then God said, "Let us make humankind in our image, according to our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the wild animals of the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth." So God created humankind in his image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. So I will pause here, and a question that will come to mind um, is what does it look like to have dominion, right? So if I don't my stuff across the room, we'll do that later. But I will maybe highlight dominion and look at, well, what does that mean? What do we know sitting right here without my dictionary, without another device? What does dominion mean? It means to have like, well, I can use my cell phone. So I might in my journal, I will write dominion. And then I will define that. Dominion Bible definition. So it says in the Bible, dominion generally refers to the authority or power to rule or control something. So I will write that in my Bible journal. Um, Authority or power to rule or control something. Another thought that comes to mind when I think about dominion, power, and control, sometimes we can have power over things and we can misuse our power. So I'm going to write down, when we think of the land, when we think of, last time during the live, we were talking about how God created things of seed, like the trees and fruits, vegetables, this, that, and the other. And it was very specific and it stood out, the whole concept of um seed. And I asked the question, is God okay with us eating seedless fruit? And of course a lot of people like, no, he's not, da da da. And so if God has given us dominion over the land, over fish, over the fowl, or fowl, I think is bird, right? Are we misusing that in any way? Are we misusing that? So I will write out, and I'm just say I'm writing it out. Um, are we abusing the power over the land? Are we, and I'm already say I think we are. All of the trees that people are cutting down, the different thing. And I mean, yeah, because when you think about it, right? The animals live in the trees. And if we are cutting down the homes in which we have dominion over, it's almost like a boss that doesn't give an employee a desk, a master that doesn't give a helper, a house helper somewhere to sleep.